Yo, what's the crack, everybody? It's Sean here from Late FPA, and this is live at 11. It is Friday in here, and I've got some of my top performers from our mastermind inner circle, the Ascension group here. They're going to be sharing some of the secrets that I said in the copy. I said they're going to be showing you exactly what the top earners do that anyone can do. I mean, these are simple strategies that are working in the marketplace now, today, not how the fucking game was played 5 years ago. This shit is working today. Getting results today, money in the bank, clients in the fucking gym. This shit is going to be shared live with you here tonight. Today, not tonight, fuck you. So we're going to be sharing this live. We are going to be speaking to three guys. We're going to be speaking to two guys and a girl, to be correct, politically wise. We're going to be speaking to, first up, Sarah Smith. Sarah Smith is going to be telling us her top performance strategies. Then we're going to be talking to Darren Murray, and we're going to be talking to Scott Furlong. So, if you want to know how to get more clients in your gym, you want to know what top earners, some of these dudes are in the group in here earning big numbers and really good clients. Now, this is the thing. It's not about getting just stupid. I've seen some crazy stuff out there on Facebook. The gurus, giving away free training in your gym. And then those clients that come into your gym, all of a sudden you get tons of clients in your gym, but they're never the same kind of clients who are going to pay your membership, especially if it's up there in the region of, anything over 100. If it's between 100 and maybe 500 for your group training or your semi-private personal training, then what you find is that these sort of strategies don't work. And that's not what we're going to be talking about here tonight. We're going to be talking about getting the right kind of clients into your gym. Okay. So first up, I'm going to bring Sarah Smith on, just because you're top of the list. Sarah, how are you doing?
How's it going?
What's happening with you today? Where are you?
I'm in France at the moment. I just arrived last night, so I am happy out. I can still work from here, so all good.
Deadly stuff, making us all jealous. Well, tell the people at home, I have had you on before, but tell the people at home sort of what it is you're doing at the minute and the transition that your business has been through over the last year.
Yeah, sure. So last year I was teaching, a lot of group classes, a lot of kettlebell classes at a very cheap rate, working a lot of hours, obviously being quite exhausted. Doing a lot of one-to-one training with clients, again, at quite a cheap rate. And so in between last year and this year, I've switched to semi-private training. I've upped my price. I hired someone to teach the group classes, so I no longer teach those, so it frees up my evenings. And I have also launched online training, which has been a good success. I've just finished the first 90 days of that, and I've had great success with every participant. And I'm about to launch my first retreat on September 30th. This is like a kind of a mind, body, health, fitness retreat for women. And I have some bookings for that taken already. So it's been a fucking tough year, I have to say. It's not just going to happen for you guys, like that. You have to follow the systems, and you have to be ready to change.
Jesus. Okay, so there's a lot going on there, Sarah. Let me just go back to a couple of things that I thought were really interesting there, because there's going to be lots of people watching this, and they're going to be at different levels. There's going to be new trainers coming on. There's going to be people who are maybe in that area that because you've been through a lot of transition there. There's going to be people in the middle who are kind of where you were maybe 6 months ago, and then where you are now is where you're moving everything online. You're moving away from the conventional gym model. So let's go back for the guys that are coming on as new personal trainers. You could definitely give some advice, because you struggled with some stuff before we met, before we started working together. You were, what was it like back then, if we're going to go back there?
Yeah, so back then, I guess before I started with the guys, it was tough, because I was guessing at what I was doing, and I'm a one-woman band, so I had no help, but through the guys I learned to hire people and to get help. So I've also been on every level that there is within the industry, as in working as a gym instructor / cleaner, managing a bodybuilding gym, being a group instructor, doing house calls, being a tutor, starting a business with another lady, teaching people how to do it, and all those things. So, it's like 14 years maybe that since I started it, and in that time, I just wanted to try all the shit, you know what I mean? I just wanted to see what would it be like to be behind the desk, what would it be like to give programs, what would it be like to teach classes. And only now have I come to this, which is actually I want to do it all online, because I want to live in France for a couple of the months of the year, and through the guys I've learned I can do that. But no matter what level you're at, you can come up a level. It doesn't matter what fucking level you're at. If you're willing to do the work and you're willing to be exposed, and change, you can come up to any level that you want.
Unbelievable. Well, let's give some advice then from what you've learned in your early days as a personal trainer. What advice would you give to anybody who's starting out new?
Right. So starting out new, what I'd say would be, don't compare yourself to a lot of stuff that you'd see online or what you see that your competitors are doing. Because I did that. I spent a lot of time wasted on that. And then when I actually just focused on, what I thought my strengths were and what I could bring to other people, I started to grow more. But you won't grow if you're in the wrong circles and if you are just always focusing on the other shit that people are doing. The other thing I'd say is absolutely never, ever, ever give up. Be fucking relentless to the point of no matter what door is closed on you, no matter what fucking volcano is erupting beneath you, show up and fucking continue.
Deadly. That is deadly advice. Thank you very much for that. Okay, and then obviously you've had a very successful gym business, with Galway Kettlebells, with Going Donkeys. Then you made this shift. Obviously, in the direction you wanted to go, it took a lot of balls to do that. And I suppose now you're going in a new direction and you've had to learn a lot of new skills in order to move in that direction. So tell us, and this is, I suppose, advice for the guys who are personal trainers already, maybe have a good business going and want to make it better. What would you say is the single biggest strategy or biggest breakthrough you've had that you could share with these guys so they can get some great results too?
Right, okay, if I could sum it up, I'd say to get techie. So I was scared shitless of getting techie. I fucking hated it. Every time the lads talked about it, I was like, freaking out. And then when I embraced it and I made technology my friend, then I started to grow. So, you can use it no matter what scale you're at within your business. You can use technology as a strategy to help you and your clients to earn more, to make things easier and to get a flow and to see things, because you can see things through technology. You can see things through ClickFunnels. You can see things by knowing about ads, is what is working and what's not. I was guessing. I was spending loads of money just going, boost, post, whatever, do an ad, do a fucking ad, hadn't a clue. And so when you can actually, I think, know and learn this and not be afraid of it and put time into it, then you can really, really, really reap the rewards. And then one other thing, I know you only asked for one, but the other thing I would give is stop. I still am working on this, is be real. Because I went in so long being like, kettlebells, hardcore, rah, rah. I had loads more to offer, than that. But I hid behind that because it was my safety net. And, we all have our safety nets, but that's not what people want. That's not what your clients want. There's so much bullshit out there. It's so loud. You have to separate yourself. So just be you as much as you possibly can, because that's what people want.
Deadly. So it sounds like then you've learned technology and the benefits of using technology to get good systems within your business.
Yes, I'm still working on it. I really am. I made a mistake of buying an iPad when I should have bought a Mac, really, because you can't do some of the things from ClickFunnels on the iPad and on Wufoo Forms and even within Facebook, like, Power Editor and stuff. So when you do go techie, do talk it through with someone that knows what they're doing, and do research it instead of kind of just jumping ahead and maybe buying shit for the sake of it. So I'm really excited now to get I want to get that thing that we were talking about for the podcast, the Yeti mic, Yeah, so I want to get the Yeti mic, and I want to get a really good tripod so that I can do the videos, and hold on to it and get all different angles and views. So that's when it gets really exciting. Then it's like, technology is my friend, instead of the other way where I was like, well, fuck this. And I literally would switch off the laptop and walk away from it angry and go, no, it's just not fucking working. But I just put the time in. And there's nothing more that riles me up, believe me, beyond any annoying client. And it's technology. It was technology. It would just set me off because it highlighted my fucking weakness that I didn't know, how to use it. So when I learned how to use it, then things could flow more, because it's like, now I can be creative and I can design my own logo. I can design, the look of the things. And it's just really exciting then, because you can get creative,
That is deadly advice, sir. Thank you very much. So systems in your business then, learning how to differentiate yourself by being unmistakably, unforgivably you, because really that's what's going to differentiate you.
Yeah, big time. And it took a long while to get that. Do a lot of shit to get to that. I've been doing loads of mindset stuff, loads of meditation, laws of attraction stuff. just to actually get back to you, like who's the root of you, who's the base of you, because that can get lost within a herd of, you know, fitness trainers. And then you start talking like they talk. You think, you say, oh, you know, I'll start talking like that. And it's like, that doesn't suit you at all. That does not marry up who you are at all. And people can see through that shit. They can see it in your eyes. They can see it in your wording, in your body language, in your stance, in a video, you know, like in live videos. So, you know, nobody's fucking perfect. So like, we're all flawed. But just go in as you are if you can. Just try to break it down as to who are you and what you have to offer, and then bring it.
Deadly. That's fucking awesome advice, sir. Thank you very much. That is deadly stuff. Okay, we're going to move next. We've got is Darren Murray here. He is next in the spotlight, so we're bringing you on. Darren, say hello to these people. Tell them a bit about you and your business, and what more about you.
I don't even know how to follow that from Sarah, to be honest with you, but we'll give it a bash anyways. So my name's Darren Murray. I run a small group and semi-private personal training facility in Tallaght. At the moment, I'm currently looking to grow and move to a bigger facility by the end of this year. Currently in business in this facility in 3 years, so this is 3 years. I met up with the lads earlier in this year, and it's just been pretty good since, which I'm sure I'll get to shortly. Deadly
stuff. Okay, so again, Darren, you've learned a lot of stuff. We've been working together now since probably earlier in the year. You're talking 8 months or whatever. What have you learned in that 8 months that has changed your business for the better, that would be great to share with someone? Let's think about people who are new. Some strategy you can share with somebody who's new, just getting in it. And then maybe something for people who are a wee bit more advanced, because like what you've learned the last 8 months has probably transformed your business in major ways. And I know from speaking, I know it has. But tell these guys a wee bit about what you've learned, what's transformed your business the most, and how you would apply that to new guys and guys who are a wee bit more advanced.
Yeah, I think coming out fresh as a personal trainer, I think that you're very enthusiastic, and I think that you feel you know everything, and there's nothing more to learn because you're this big personal trainer or such. I think being open to change is a massive thing that really helped me. Again, I thought I kind of had everything set up, but then it was actually when I went and asked for help was when I really started to see massive growth.
Sorry about that. My wife always calls me.
Sorry, sir. I think it was when I actually asked for help. It was when I really started to see the change in the business just completely flip around completely.
Right. Cool. So you would say, if you're early and you're starting off, you need to be comfortable with asking for help.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think I think in the industry that we're in, I think ego can get in the way sometimes. I think people really don't want to show their vulnerable side and actually show that they don't know everything that needs to be known. So I think asking for help is definitely a massive kind of point that I recommend everyone does at some stage.
Okay, cool. And could you tell us what have you got the biggest success with lately? What's been producing a lot of leads for you, producing a lot of results?
Facebook Live, believe it or not.
Oh! Okay, tell us what's that mean? Tell us the crack.
So again, this is going to sound like I didn't really want to go onto Facebook Live videos or anything like that, but obviously talking with yourselves and seeing the benefits and the rewards that could come out of it, just biting the bullet and getting on with it. I've seen that knowing that I can help people and giving them the answers to the questions that they need, versus me just not wanting to really go on and do Facebook Live videos at the start. Obviously, I love doing them now, so it's great.
Cool. So you're seeing a massive result from Facebook Live videos. Not that I want to give away too much about your shit, but I suppose there's two ways of doing Facebook Live videos: going on and just fucking waffling, or having an actual strategy and a template to follow, and that's kind of the difference.
Yeah, I think knowing kind of the clientele that I'm trying to reach out and hit, versus just kind of throwing out any kind of just jumping on live and rambling on a little bit. So for me, I know that my clientele is women, middle-aged women around the top.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
He was just about to share. He was just about to share how to make €1 million, and we lost his internet connection. We'll get him back in just a wee second. We're gonna highlight Scott. Scott, you've had some big wins this week. So do you know what? If you would just tell the guys who you are, how long you've been in business, give them a wee bit of background on you, and let them know a bit about you, dude.
Well, I was probably one of the first out of your original course in Merrion Square,
Yes.
when there was only 3 in my course and one person barely showed up.
Way
So
back,
way back. And I'd say it's probably only now that I'm really learning about myself and about the business and how things can be run. I just love training people, and that's just not enough. So you as Sarah and Darren have said, you got to ask for help. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I'm only working with your mastermind group now for 90 days. I've seen my business grow massively. I'm working at Churchtown, and I'm trying to get my own facility now, because I would say I'm running out of spaces fast, which is obviously a good problem.
Right. Okay. So you basically sold your gym to capacity in 90 days.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fucking deadly. Right. Well, listen.
Just like that.
Here's the thing. You've been personal training for all those years. So that was 5 years of personal training.
Yeah. So I've done boot camps. I've managed and been done and done circuits and spinning and all that. And it wasn't what I wanted to do at all. But I think it was important to do to figure out what you actually want to do. Because if, you told me years ago that people don't buy products, they buy people.
Yes.
So people are buying what you're buying, or they're buying into you, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. And now you've seen that in effect, obviously, in the last 90 days. So tell us, if you want to give away a little nugget. Darren was giving us a cracker there. But, I mean, this is great because you were one of the original dudes to come through the first ever course here in Dublin. You've been out in the marketplace. You've been working with this thing. You've been feeling at it for 5 years, getting results. Maybe, what have you learned over those last 5 years? And then how would you say that compares to what you've learned in the last 90 days?
I think probably the biggest one is you got to be honest with yourself. I've just started doing Facebook Live videos, and that freaked the hell out of me. And it's only because you made me do the 30-day dog food challenge, which is 30 live videos in 30 days. And I was really nervous about doing it, but you were like, if it helps one person, is it not worth doing it? Which is definitely true. If you get 10 bad comments, but one person gets something positive out of it, it's worth doing it then to me. So that's the biggest probably thing I've learned over the last 90 days is to ask for help. From that, in the last 5 years, I actually don't really know, to be honest. I'd say it's probably setting goals, goals that you want to go. I'm not just saying I want more money. It's got to be why, because then that gets you out of bed. That keeps you motivated. I would have hated the business side of things, and now I'm starting to really enjoy that. The Facebook Live videos are actually a bit of crack, and I've big plans to that now. Where 90 days ago that would scare the hell out of me. I'm I'm not doing that. Don't want to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does, Nick. Well, what have you been seeing this week? What's your big wins been this week? And what could you sort of share with somebody that you've learned from your big wins this week that they could use to get more business today? Have you got any nuggets for us? Anything you want to give away?
Give away my secrets.
Just one.
I'm no good.
What's been bringing your clients in this week? How many of you closed this week?
Two more sales this week.
Okay, deadly. Okay, so you're only back off the mastermind weekend, closed 2 more sales this week. What brought them in?
They're actually referrals, but I think over the last 90 days, I have given more to my training, given more to my clients, and they're getting better results, which is obviously then spinning off into the marketplace. I'm just in sessions, I'm giving them off more energy. Outside the session, I'm giving them more nutrition, training, mindset was a big one for a few of them, and through that they're getting better results, and then referrals come through the door. Deadly.
Have you got a referral strategy in place at the moment?
Kind of.
Okay, that's all right. Did you have one?
Progress, which is one of my 90-day goals. So.
Okay, cool. Did you have one 90 days ago?
No, didn't even know what it was.
Right, well, fucking hell. So you put something in place and you've started to get results with it that you probably weren't confident in putting in before. That's fucking deadly. I suppose that will come
from the last 90 days, I've probably, let me have a look here. I've added 9 new clients in 90 days.
Woo! Deadly. That's excellent. That's excellent, man.
That's dollars at the end of the month.
Most of them from basically finding out your avatar, knowing sort of stuff, solving problems via the medium of live video, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking excellent. Fucking excellent. Dude, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Well, Scott, I'm going to just go over to Darren Murray so that he can finish off telling us the €1 million strategy there where he was interrupted because his battery died. Go ahead. Darren, what were you saying there? You were saying something very interesting. Go ahead.
Someone didn't want me to share my secrets. I don't think so. No, yeah. So I was just saying about kind of so I know who my clientele my target clientele are. So for me, it's middle-aged women in the Tala area. I now know what their main struggles are. So whether it is that it's that pair of jeans that they can't fit into or whatever it is. So I'm targeting those with a lot of live videos and a lot of the content that I'm putting out. In turn, then they're obviously seeking out for help.
That is deadly. So we've got some really, really great points out of all of you guys. I think there is a common theme here, though. It's like knowing your avatar and knowing why you're doing it. So Sarah was talking about like being unapologetically, undeniably you, and knowing why you're in this business, who you really want to serve, and really knowing what their pain point is, what their frustration is, and then being the person who's solving that problems. And then really whether that's through live video or whether you're doing Facebook or blogs or whatever, the medium isn't so much as important as really that you're providing value to these people. Would you say that would be it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
Value.
that is awesome. That is awesome. And then Scott's point was very, very true. I mean, if something gives you a refocus on your fitness, if you start to then refocus on your nutrition and your mindset yourself, obviously you're becoming the leader for your group. And I mean, that's what you're supposed to be as a personal trainer, right? So your clients see that you're focusing in on these things, and it gives them a bigger drive to focus in on these things too. Because I know, especially for the guys who've been in personal training for a wee while longer, what happens is you start to focus on your business more, all the rest of the shit slips, right?
Yes.
And your clients see that shit slip, and then you're becoming the guy who's like saying, do as I say, not as I do. I don't think that really works. I think you've got to be focused on your nutrition and your training as well, and then your clients are going to be more willing to take on your advice. Would I be right there?
Yeah.
Definitely right.
100%.
Yeah, never thought of that. It's so true because I definitely live that life. Like I love it. I like to exercise. I love to eat well. I love to work on my mind. I live the life that I am kind of referring them to live, if that makes sense. Because you wouldn't go to a plumber with a dripping tap. You wouldn't go to a dentist with horrible teeth. Do you know what I mean? And mine isn't out of proving that I can do that. It just comes naturally because that's who I am. But I think a lot of trainers have gone from that through not knowing how to be out of the business. So they're just focusing all the time on getting the sales and getting the business. And then they're not sleeping. They're stressed out. Like Scott was saying, he was given more in the sessions, and that's probably Scott as well, because you're really motivated after the weekend and you've realized how much you have to offer and how fucking good you are. So then it's like, yes, you know, but if you're feeling shit, you know, about yourself and that you're not that good and that you're doing shit wrong, then I think it's going to come across to clients. Would you agree? It's kind of,
100%.
I can feel
I
it.
think you just need to like set your eyes on a goal, or if it's a person that you want to, like a trainer you see that you want to be like and get to where he is, like just ask for help or just set your eyes on him and just keep hunting him down until he's looking at you, kind of thing. And then you just find the next person, you pick on them and you hunt them down. Yeah.
Shit, Scott's hunting motherfuckers down here on a daily basis. Okay, well, guys, that has been absolutely excellent. I'd love to hear you just give us one final thing, maybe just one takeaway you learned from the weekend there that you could share with those guys, because I know we went through some crazy, crazy ass shit. So starting bottom right, Darren, give us one takeaway you learned from the weekend that you think these guys could use to get results right away.
I think remember why you're doing what you're doing, and what is working for you. Don't get distracted or sidelined by whatever else may be going on. Realize that you can help X amount of people and just get after it. Just do the work and get shit done. Excellent
shit. Do the fucking work and get shit done. Love it, Scott.
Don't be afraid to fail, because if you don't try, you're going to fail anyway.
Ooh, that's very fucking mystical and nice. I like that. Go ahead, Sarah.
I'd say break the glass ceiling. Don't stop dreaming. I stopped dreaming. I just put myself into this position of like, this is where you're at, and there is nothing different, until the lads called me out on it and said, this is what you could do. So if you put a glass ceiling over yourself, like, they're not going to grow. And it's so scary. Like, I had a stomachache when they'd said, you know, this is what you could do, and you could do it online. And I literally wanted to say, like, fuck off. Because, you know, I really did, because you know it's true. And you know it's true, but you just don't want to face it. So, like, break the glass ceiling. Do not be afraid to break the glass ceiling. Like, you know, it's leading you to the stars. So,
absolutely excellent, dudes. That has been brilliant. I'm sure these guys have got tons and tons of value from that. I love the weekend, guys, and it's been great to have you dudes on. So I'm going to say cheerio, dudes, and have a fucking really, really great weekend. Say bye-bye to everybody else here who's watching.
Thanks, Sean.
Yes,
Thanks a
No
million.
problem.
Cheers,
Thank you, dudes. And thanks everybody for tuning in and spending some time watching here. I hope you've got really, really great value. I think what I'll do with this thing as well is I'll make a nice little blog out of this thing and give all the big takeaways and split this stuff up a wee bit so that everybody can really get the most value out of this stuff. Thanks everybody again, and we will see you next week on the Friday Live at 11. Peace. See you later.